Most companies today have some sort of program to support diversity, equity, and inclusion. And for good reason. DE&I is foundational to a more just, fair, and human society. Ensures that each of us is seen and celebrated for who we are. And experts at Deloitte, McKinsey, Forbes, Columbia Business School, and virtually anyone who studies the subject will tell you it's quantifiably proven to accelerate productivity, growth, recruitment, retention, psychological safety, connection, and more in the workplace. So, here's a few quick tips to promote diversity and cultural differences in your workplace. For starters, you need to have a diverse workforce. This might mean examining hiring practices like identifying info-free resumes and prioritizing experience over things like referrals or where someone's Bachelor of Science degree is from. Only then can you set about promoting, supporting, and celebrating a diverse workforce to make your workspace a safe place for all. In a years-long study by a little company called Google, psychological safety was found to be the most important factor in team success, and you can't have that unless employees believe that they can be themselves. For example, this means actively showing support and sensitivity to your employees' cultural practices, needs, and experiences, and joining them in celebrating when appropriate. So, for example, while everyone may feel Irish on St. Patrick's Day, it'd be appreciated if you didn't do the accent. Some workers may also need to worship or fast on specific days, while others may request time off for specific holidays. Make sure this is reflected in your time off policy and not just communicated, but encouraged clearly. Another great way of embracing cultural diversity is to form employee resource groups, or ERGs, within your organization. Groups for women, veterans, LGBTQIA+ workers, employees with disabilities, and of every race, religion, and ethnicity under the sun can build welcoming and inclusive communities where they can bond, advocate for, and support each other. Another important step in addressing a problem, illustrated in this obviously staged stock footage, is establishing diverse and inclusive leadership. While progress is being made, white men still represent about 70% of named executives in America. Having leaders who appreciate and, more importantly, represent diverse cultures and races is crucial to your company's growth and signals to employees and the world your commitment to diversity and not living in the 1950s. How about those wooden-paneled station wagons, though? Finally, organize unconscious bias training. Everyone has biases. Cognitive shortcuts are one of the brain's superpowers, but they can also prevent us seeing people for who they really are, without us even realizing it, and manifest themselves in assumptions, behaviors, and ways of speaking that can hurt others. Being too indignant or embarrassed to accept that we're biased doesn't help us manage those biases, improve behavior, and be more inclusive co-workers. Facilitating bias training can be an important step towards breaking stereotypes and seeing people for who they are. Driving cultural diversity takes time, consistency, and the work is never done. Hopefully, this video helped. If you didn't happen to write all that down, here are the highlights one more time.